Jensen. It's so great to have you back in Taiwan.
First of all, hey Johnny, hey everybody, say hi to Ting Ting.
Hi.
Hey Daja, say hi to Ting Ting, TBS.
Hi. Hi everyone. Let me borrow Jensen for a bit.
Ray, say hi to Ting Ting. We're on TV.
Hi.
We're on broadcast TV. Say hi. Just say hi.
Say hi.
Okay.
Okay. 你好。你好。
大家好。Okay.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
Good evening, Jensen. It's so great to have you back in Taiwan. And we met last year, and it's a year on right now. So just curious, thank you for having us on the sidelines of your 兆元宴. So could you preempt us on your concrete next keynote, and what message do you hope to send to your Taiwanese counterparts, including those sitting right here?
Well, everything changed in the last year.
Yeah.
We knew that AI was developing very quickly. We knew that AI was becoming more and more useful. But in the last 6 months, AI with agentic systems went from being able to answer questions to now being able to do useful tasks. For example, doing software programming. This year, in the last several months, AI transition really advanced with agentic systems to being able to do very productive work. As a result, AI is now profitable. And because AI is profitable, the companies are asking for it, racing for it, more compute. Because if you have more compute, you can generate more AI tokens, you can make more money. And so that's the reason why Taiwan is so busy, because TSMC, Spill, Ampor, Quanta, Wistron, Foxconn, all of my partners, all of us are involved in creating more compute for the world. And so this is really what happened. In 1 year's time, everything changed.
So what's your vision for Taiwan's future, other than just it being a semiconductor hub?
Well, Taiwan is much more than a semiconductor hub. Taiwan is the epicenter of a very complicated supply chain that builds ultimately the world's technology. It starts with, of course, wafers, which builds chips, packaging, which then connects to systems, interconnects copper, silicon photonics, and the supply chain necessary, power delivery, cooling systems, power generation, all of the technology necessary to create these AI factories is enormously complex. It's the most complex systems in the world.
Yeah.
And Taiwan is just a concentrated ecosystem of partners. There's several $1 trillion of companies here. And these companies really are at the epicenter of the world's AI ecosystem.
So that fits perfectly into your 5 layers of cake. But I'm just actually curious because, as companies, they race to do this autonomous AI showdown. So what is NVIDIA's vision as an AI infrastructure company?
Well, AI is a 5-layer cake. It's an industry. We didn't just create a new technology. We actually created a whole new industry. The energy industry is growing. The chip industry is growing. The infrastructure industry, which is land, power, shell, data centers, cloud services, it's growing. The model technologies, ChatGPT, Anthropic, DeepSeek, so many other AI companies, they're growing. And of course, the application of AI, whether it's in robotics, self-driving cars, manufacturing, healthcare, drug discovery, financial services, software programming, marketing, right? So many different industries, it's all growing. So every one of the layers of the 5-layer cake is growing. AI is creating so many jobs. AI is creating so many new companies, and it's going to create entirely new industries. And so I think most people haven't really thought deeply about the essence of AI, and you're seeing it here. There's so much growth. All the companies here, their stock price must have tripled last year. They're doing so well. I'm so happy for them.
Let's talk about US companies like Tesla and many other also equally great companies. I'm just wondering how you're going to put NVIDIA on a greater edge than your competitors.
There are a lot of great companies, but we worry about ourselves. We're trying to imagine a future. Almost everything NVIDIA does in the future, the market doesn't exist yet. I've been working on AI for 15 years almost, working on self-driving car for more than 10 years. We've been working on humanoid robotics for almost 10 years. And so, so many different fields, drug discovery for almost 10 years. And so many different fields of science. We try to go together in our company to explore that future, create new industries, create new companies and opportunities.
I'm just wondering, because countries are also racing to build AI, so do you think it's still possible, to have a healthy and constructive AI chip competition on a common global robust ecosystem?
Yeah, absolutely. AI is going to be global, but AI will also be regional. There'll be global companies like Search and things like that. There'll be consumer companies that reach the entire world, but there'll be many, many regional opportunities, especially for AI. And the reason for that is because languages are so different. English, German, French, they're kind of, universal languages. But there are many languages that are quite local. Not enough data, not enough global population to be able to create the necessary AI. The local cultures are different, sensibilities are different. And so, and of course, all the regional companies are very different sometimes. And so for global companies, they can reach every country, but for many companies, for many countries, there will be the importance to create local AI.
So how does NVIDIA pitch yourself, be it not only in international market, but including the China market?
Well, our focus is to be the world's AI infrastructure. AI infrastructure means not just the GPU, but the systems, all of the interconnect technologies to create it into an AI factory, a lot of software, the ability to help companies build up their land and power and shell. Sometimes it requires investing. Sometimes it requires bringing customers to them. So NVIDIA is kind of unique in the sense that we're everywhere. We process every AI model, from OpenAI to Anthropic to Gemini to XAI to and every open source. We are good at languages, but we're also good at physics and biology and robotics, and so we're good at so many different fields of AI. And because we're not a service, we could partner with anyone who's a service. And so NVIDIA is one of those, is quite a unique company. We can work with basically everybody.
Last two questions. What do you have to say to Taiwan and Taiwanese talents? How can they continue to stay relevant?
First, one good way to ask yourself, what should I do, is to ask yourself, what would I advise my children to do? If I had children, what would I do? And of course, we would all advise our children not to let AI leave us behind, but to engage AI. To let AI be a tool and let AI lift us. AI is easy to use, not like computers. AI has the opportunity to close the technology divide. And so every parent, I'm sure, would say to their children, engage AI, take advantage of the technology, become good at it, and elevate yourself, elevate your craft. You're not going to lose your job to AI. You're going to lose your job to someone who uses AI. And so that's what I would do. Is for all the young people here, no matter what profession, what field of science, or what field of study you care about, just whatever you do, take advantage of AI.
As for those who fear the AI bubble, what do you have to say to them?
Well, the overall industry has decades to go. And the reason for that is we know this. Intelligence is fundamentally useful. And we now have the ability to automate not just power, we have the ability to automate not just mechanical strength, machineries, motors, we now have the ability to automate cognitive intelligence. Of course, that's of great value to a lot of different industries and many people. We have many, many years of growth to go. In this new world, compute, what NVIDIA does for a living, compute is revenues. The more compute you have, the more fast factories you have, the more revenues you can have. And so we have years of growth ahead of us.
Okay, just before I end the interview, you talk about embracing AI, so actually I have prepared a present for you.
Oh, really?
Yep, again this year.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it's a continuation from last year because
You know I love whiskey.
I know you love whiskey and anyway.
Oh my gosh. No.
So let me tell you the backstory to this. I actually wanted to give you this last year, but because there are some time constraints, so I worked together with the master who does engraving. And wait,
incredible.
And this is designed by myself through AI.
Is that right?
Yes. Do you mind if I just take out the bottle to show you?
Yeah.
Sorry, let me just. I don't know what to break it. Let's put this on the side.
Hey, could I have a pen, please? Where's okay.
Okay, this is for you. So the thing is that I actually chatted with my AI. I engaged my AI agents, and I have it, into the prompt. Put Jensen with AI and Taiwanese food standing on Taiwan. And the thing is that it came out with all this Taiwanese street food, and there was initially a smelly tofu. Then I have it changed to a bag of fruits. Kudos to the fruit lady.
So beautiful.
I designed it.
Oh my God.
And with
okay.
AI, of course.
Right. First of all, I love it very much.
Thank you.
But I'm going to autograph this because there's only one.
It's for you.
I know.
Yes.
I know. I enjoyed it. I'm going to autograph this and you keep it for me.
Oh, that's so kind of you.
Okay, can we do that?
I really want you to have this though. Thank you.
There's only one in the world.
Thank you, Jensen. Yep, so I work with my AI agents on this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jensen.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I love the interview. Thank you.
Thank you.
想看最完整的新闻内容，记得下载 TVBS 新闻网 APP。